I got you a mirror so you can fix your face.
Yeah, the topic is horrendous. It's just...
Yes.
I'm gonna do my mirror research.
That's so weird.
Where do you put your mirrors? Where do you put it? Huh? Hello lovely, in this video we're gonna give you model answers and vocabulary for mirrors, a horrifying IELTS speaking part 1 topic. I'm Maria.
And I'm Rory, and we are here to help you prepare for IELTS speaking and have fun along the way.
In the first part of the video we're gonna give you the answers, and then in the second part we're gonna discuss the vocabulary Rory has used, vocabulary for a high score, band 9 score, and we're gonna crack jokes, so listen till the very end.
Yeah.
So mirrors is an ongoing topic. How horrible is that from 1 to 10? Rory, what do you think? How horrible?
Well, how often do you get asked questions about mirrors, really?
Well, every day, you talk about mirrors every day, like, oh, Rory, oh, that's a nice mirror you have in your pocket.
You look in a mirror every day, but you don't, talk about it with people.
Oh, man. Okay. Shall we crack on?
Yes.
Are you ready? Mirrors. How often do you look at yourself in the mirror?
Well, I have to every day when I fix my hair and put moisturiser on to make sure everything's evened out and in the right place. And then, I suppose, inadvertently, whenever I've been to the bathroom, since there are usually mirrors on the walls, you can't really avoid them when you have to wash your hands, can you?
Do you have mirrors at home?
Yeah, I have a wall mirror in the bathroom and I guess a full body one in my home in Scotland. It's set into the wardrobe, so it's quite handy when you're getting dressed, actually.
Do you think mirrors are a necessary decoration?
Well, I've never really thought about it until now, but I suppose you're right. Many people have them in their entrance halls at home and in the bathroom and in the bedroom. Some people have them on their desks as well. It's a bit like curtains when you think about it, really. You don't really focus on them so much, but you would notice if they weren't there.
Do you often buy mirrors?
I don't actually think I've ever bought a mirror in my life. They always seem to come with the places that I've stayed in. I don't know where you would even buy one. Is there a specific mirror shop, for example? Maybe it's a furniture store or something like that. But I certainly haven't bought one myself.
Where do you put mirrors?
Well, it's probably easier to say where you don't put them, really. They should be at eye level and in rooms or places where inspecting your face is part of the routine there. So the bathroom and the bedroom are the most obvious places you can check when you go out, and the vestibules or the foyers, so you can check yourself out before you, I suppose, enter into a place with other people. There are places that break with this convention, though, like shoe shops, for example. They've got mirrors at foot level. So you can look at your new footwear and see how that looks.
Do you have a mirror in your bag?
No, I don't. I have it on my phone, I suppose. I can look at the reflection of my phone if I need to.
Do you think you should have a mirror in your bag or in your pocket?
Well, for me personally, no. But I suppose for other people, if they feel like they need to check their face or makeup regularly, then they can.
Would you give a mirror as a gift?
Not as a sort of generic present, no. I guess if someone was really into mirrors, then if there was a particularly ornate one, then that might be a good gift for them. But it seems like a strange gift to give, doesn't it?
Right. Thank you, Rory. What strange questions, dear listener.
That's so weird.
Where do you put your mirrors? Where do you put it? Huh?
You maybe even, to be honest, when the examiner asks you that question, you could just be like, where do you not put them? Really? Come on.
Yeah, the topic is horrendous. It's just... But we should use specific vocabulary for a high score.
And we did.
Oh, yeah. Well done, you. Yeah, you did. So, for example, how often do you look at yourself in the mirror? Even if you never look at yourself in the mirror, you can say, okay, every day when I fix my hair, I put on moisturizer.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
So those are like actions that you do in the mirror. I guess if you wear makeup, then you could check your makeup as well. For example, if you fix your hair, it means you make sure it's in the right place. And if you put on moisturizer, then you just rub it on your skin.
Yes. Yeah, so name the actions.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what kinds of mirrors do we have? You mentioned a wall mirror. So a wall and mirror, like a huge mirror.
Well, no, I mean, a wall mirror can be huge, but you just, what's the best way to describe this? It's just on your wall. You can have a small wall mirror or a big one. Maybe the size could be best described, I think I said a full body mirror, for example. That's got to be big, because you have to see your whole body in the mirror.
Right. So, for example, you can say, I have a full body mirror in my bathroom, or I have a wall mirror, like this on my wall. Yeah, or I don't. I wish I had a full body mirror in my hall, so to check myself out before I leave home, for example. Mm-hmm. Also, you said that it's set into the wardrobe. So a full body mirror could be set into the wardrobe.
Yeah, so it's like, it's part of the whole thing. So, I mean, if you look at the wardrobe behind me here, if something was set into the wardrobe, then it would be just part of this door. Oops, I just hit myself. But yeah, it would be part of the door. So it comes as part of the whole thing.
And also you can say that usually people have mirrors in the entrance halls, right? So a mirror as a decoration, right? Or you can say, I'm not into mirrors. I don't think it's a good decoration at home. But again, usually people have them in the entrance halls, in the bathroom, in the bedrooms, on the ceiling maybe.
I suppose, and actually, I didn't say this, but you could say it makes the room look more spacious, which is a nice word to use.
Yeah, spacious, like really big.
So I was just thinking, it's like a really cheap form of decoration. I assume. I have never bought a mirror in my life. Have you?
No, I've bought compact mirrors. What do you call this? This small thing.
A compact mirror.
Compact mirror? Yeah. Have you got one?
No,
Rory?
I mean, I think they're more common for people that wear makeup, and the closest I come to wearing makeup is moisturizer, and you don't really need a compact mirror for that, because you just need it to check things regularly.
So, ladies, we can talk about compact mirrors in our purses, but also, Roy, if I have this, like I have my makeup, right? So makeup, what would you call this? And it has a mirror, and I use it as a mirror. Maybe I don't use the makeup here, but just like I use it as a mirror. So would you call it also a compact mirror?
I would, but I'm not very well versed in in the nuances of mirrors. I think this is where having another. I was going to say a female host would be helpful, but to be honest with you, someone who knows a bit more about makeup would be useful. I don't know much about it. I would call it a compact.
But it's nice to talk about a compact mirror, even if you don't have one. Okay? Yeah.
Well, actually, you could just say that. You could say, I don't do it so often because I don't have a compact mirror. There you go. That goes back to the strategy we were talking about, when it's like you can still talk about what something is not or what you don't have in order to find a way to use cool vocabulary. So why not try that?
Correct. Also, you said that you use your phone as a mirror. So you look at your phone, you switch on camera and you look into the camera, or how do you do it?
I could do that. I have, I'm not sure how this works for other phones, but at least in the case of my phone, which I'm looking at right now, actually, if I switch off the screen, then it's just black and reflects. So it's kind of like a mirror this way, even though it's not really, it's the reflection I'm looking at. But you could, whenever I have to, whenever I dry my hair, I have to turn on the camera and stick it to reverse mode and use it as a kind of mirror. But does that count? Because for most people, a mirror is made of glass, and obviously the camera is not. It's made of everything. It's like glass and fiber optic cable and lenses.
We can say that I use my phone as a mirror.
Yeah.
Do you often buy mirrors? And you said where would you buy a mirror? Like a mirror shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you ever buy mirrors? You can say, well, to be honest with you, I've never bought a mirror in my life. Maybe after this exam, I'm gonna get one.
Or try and find out where on earth you would buy them.
Research. I'm gonna do my mirror research. And the next question is even more interesting. Where do you put your mirrors? Oh. And then Rory says, it's probably easier to say where you don't put them.
Yeah.
But then you did use a specific vocabulary, though.
Yeah. So, for example, at eye level, kind of like where my phone is right now, it's on the same level as my eyes. And it can be at floor level. Really, I mean, you could name any part of the room or your body and add the word level, and then there you have it. You've described a kind of mirror, or where you would put it.
And then usually they are in cafes or again in your hall. So you check yourself out before you enter a place or before you leave a place. What was this word you used? A vestibule?
Yeah, a vestibule is it's just well, I would call it a small room near the entrance of what's the best way to describe it? Near the entrance of a building, sorry.
And if you use your phone, you can say that I can look at the reflection of my phone, because reflect, right? So here is my reflection, and the verb is to reflect. And then ladies, we say that I usually check my face when I make up, or what are the collocations with makeup? I put on my makeup, or I just make up.
Apply makeup.
And then the mirrors as a gift. Actually, some people give like nice compact mirrors. For example, this one I bought it, I think, in Paris. You see, there's like the butterflies and the Eiffel Tower. And I used to buy mirrors like for myself, like this, from different places, from like Ireland, and then they kept breaking and cracking.
But is that a gift? It's a gift for yourself.
It's like a souvenir.
Yeah.
It's like a souvenir, you know. Oh, Rory, by the way, I just visited Ireland and I bought you a mirror.
I bought you a
from
mirror
Ireland.
so you can fix your face.
Yeah, fix your face. I think just as a souvenir, yeah, we can say. And you said that ornate mirrors, ornate with like a lot of ornaments, right?
Yeah, well, maybe not necessarily with ornaments, but it's decorative, or you use it as an ornament, or it's got some kind of pattern on it that makes it look more ornamental or decorative.
Can I say decorative mirrors?
I don't see why not. There's certainly all other kinds of mirrors, so why not decorative?
Right. So I'd say that we should tell lies here. That you can say that, oh yeah, once I bought a full body mirror for my mother. And make sure that you do know where you put your mirrors.
I don't think that's so hard though. Like, I don't think anybody nowadays goes through life without looking at a reflection of themselves at least once.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've given people enough to reflect on.
The link to the transcript of this episode is in the description. Please write your questions in the comments, share your thoughts, ideas about mirrors. What kind of mirrors do you have? Share, subscribe.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.